Okay.
I look like Ozzy.
Alright. We just woke up. It's 4:13. And yeah, because we went to
Kings Island. And Great Wolf Lodge.
Alright, I have to tell you the story on what happened. Don't interrupt me.
I won't interrupt you. Maybe.
No.
I'm Ozzy. I do what I want.
Okay.
Who's Ozzy?
Oh no, I've never seen anybody wear them before. Okay. Well, as you know, we were going to go to the Great Wolf Lodge and then go to Kings Island the next day. Well, little did we know we would be getting kicked out. We left our house on Sunday at, what time do you think we left?
What, 10:30?
No.
11.
No, it was like 12.
No, it wasn't.
Okay, 11:30. Okay. Let's say we left here at 11:30. And, we're just on our way. First, we make a stop to the gas station, and I slipped on my tennis shoes real quick, and I had already had dirty socks in there from camp, and they were all gross. So I took them out, and I threw them in the store, and we left. And then we drove down, and we got to the Great Wolf Lodge, and we had this huge room, and it was like $600 and everything, and like it was it was something like that. I don't even know, but it was like the biggest room there, and there was an upstairs in the room.
It was a loft.
Yeah, it was awesome. But anyways, well, then we went to the water park, had some fun there, met some very nice people from Tennessee, Plain White Tees kid. If you're watching this,
hey there, kiddo.
Hey,
you were sexy, and I just winked at you.
All right. Anyways, well, we rode all the water slides, and it was really fun. But we,
I snuck in, by the way. They didn't pay for me.
We snuck Carrie in. We didn't pay for her. You're supposed to pay extra for
and they
everybody.
were like, everyone must wear a wristband. There was a sign outside. I'm like, no, you don't. Because obviously no one said anything.
Yeah. Well, anyways, so we rode water slides and everything, and then there was fireworks on outside from Kings Island. And then we're like, hey, because my cousin Edmund, he came with us, and he works at a fireworks shop. So we're like, let's light some off the balcony. And we're like, okay. So we go back to our room, and we lit all these fireworks off our balcony, like bottle rockets or whatever, and firecrackers, Roman candles, and stuff like that. Okay. Next thing we know, there's all these security guards swarm around outside.
No, there was two, and they were walking around. He had those walkie-talkie.
And they thought they were all cool, and they were talking on them. 1, 2, 3.
Counted our room to see where we were.
And he was talking on them, and my brother was making fun of him. He was like, blue 42, 10-4, 10-4, and he's making fun of him and stuff. And he's like, look out, we're gonna have flying targets next. And next thing we know, security's knocking on our door. And Evan answers it. Evan opens up the door and just walks away. So
he goes, hey, what's up?
And then they're standing there they're like, we understand that you were lighting off some fireworks. And my dad's like, we're done. And he's like, is there any more fireworks? My dad's like, we're done. And he's like, I know, but I'm asking you if we have any. He just kept going, we're done. And he's like, I know, but I need to know if there's more, else I'm going to have to conversate. He just, we're done. Because we still had a huge bag of them left. And maybe we shouldn't be saying this.
Who cares? What are they going to do? They're not going to hunt us down and take our fireworks.
That's true. Okay, anyways. Well, so the cops are all freaking out or whatever. And they start asking my dad all these questions, and my brother, and then my brother's in the background, and my dad said they let off a firework and
He's like, no, we heard multiple ones.
Yeah, and my brother's like, you know what? Maybe I set off 2, maybe I set off a dozen. I really don't care. And the guy's
and then the guy was like,
more than
come
one.
in the hallway.
And then my brother goes, I don't need to come along. I don't see a badge. I can do whatever I want. I'm staying in here. And he's like, I don't need to come out there. And then the guy's like, oh, well, then you want to see a badge? We'll get someone with a badge. He's like, okay, do it. And then,
they got someone with a badge.
Yeah.
They called the police, and we were caught.
Then we hid the evidence because apparently there was a paper. Nobody saw it except for Lindsay. So none of us knew about this paper that they gave out that said, that we weren't allowed. Because apparently, did you know that fireworks are illegal in Ohio? Because I didn't. Neither did the rest of us. So apparently you're not even allowed to have fireworks in the first place. And there was a paper that said you can't be lighting off fireworks at the hotel because, first of all, they're illegal and you'll be asked to leave the property and no refunds and blah, blah, blah. Well, we didn't know that was that paper, and then Lindsay noticed it because no one saw it. They just left it in the room. They didn't even say anything to us at the front desk or anything, and Lindsay was like, oh, the paper. So we took the paper and ripped it up and flushed it down the toilet while the cops were downstairs. Yeah, that's right. Anyways, the good thing there was an upstairs because we were all like hiding upstairs and then we got kicked out and they watched us leave and they leave. Okay, it was a 6-person room and we had 7 and we only paid for 2 people. But anyways, then we left there, so they sent us to this other hotel. So we went to the other hotel and then we checked out. Then we snuck back in. And then we went to Kings Island the next day. And me and Carrie snuck in with the wrong tickets. Then we got there and rode a bunch of rides. Then we left, snuck back into the hotel that we had already checked out of, swam in their pool. Then we watched SpongeBob in some random hotel's lobby for Evan. And then we came back to Kings Island. There was like these dancers all dancing and stuff, and this girl was in the background. She thought she could dance, and she was like, it was really funny. And then there was this guy just like standing there watching it. So me, Evan, and Carrie went up and did the party boy on him and ran away. And then some kid was walking, and we went right up on him and did the party boy on him and walked away. And then we got all those Arabians to start clapping to the music. We were like walking around Kings Island.
It was the George Lopez theme song.
Yeah, it was funny. And then we finally left Kings Island, and then my dad was like flooring it to Crackle Barrel so we'd make it on time.
I've been looking forward to this all day.
The speed limit was 30 and we were doing like 75. And we're rebels in Ohio. This is great. We snuck a person into the Great Wolf Lodge, got kicked out, went to another hotel, checked out of there, snuck back in, snuck into Kings Island with the wrong tickets, went back to the hotel, used their swimming pool. Then we watched SpongeBob in some random hotel's lobby. Then we broke the speed limit and floored it to Crackle Barrel. And then we made it back to Indiana. Sweet tits. Knees, 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 knees. Big face. Ready, set, go. Okay, well, that's all we really pretty much had to tell you.
I feel like Ozzy Osbourne. Can we be done?
We're pretty burnt. Oh! We made friends with some kid in line, and we were
first. His name's Hawaii. Not really. That's just his shirt.
But anyways, and Evan would like stare him down, and he was like. So the kid was like. And then eventually we just started waving at him, and we were all like, "Hi, hi." Oh, and then on the bus to Kings Island, we talked to the bus driver, and my cousin Evan was like, "Did you hear about those crazy people from Indiana setting off fireworks and got kicked out of the Great Wolf Lodge?" And pretty much told them the story. Like, those people are crazy. And then we stopped for a second and we go, that was us. And then these people behind us were like, that's awesome. We're like, I know. And I lost my voice.